I'm going to talk more about my neighbor's yard again, but this time I'm talking a little bit more about comparison, because when we first moved in, this was 10 years ago now, but I knew right away this guy had a great yard, and I knew that my yard was never going to look as good as his. It just looked so pristine, perfectly cut all the time, just fantastic. And then I noticed in the backyard that's fenced in, it wasn't as good. I use this as a sermon illustration in a sermon I did at a school, at a chapel a couple of years ago that his kids actually go to, and they went back and told him, and then he was like, oh, I'm gonna do better then. Now he stepped up, and now his backyard looks better than, which it always looked better than my yard, but his backyard looks really good as well too. But the point of that is you don't see the backyard, right? There's so much stuff in our life that people don't see, and there's so much stuff in other people's lives that you don't see. So you compare yourself to somebody you see on social media. They only post the good pictures. We all do, right? You're not always seeing the behind the scenes, the other stuff, the messy stuff that maybe they don't have all together, but you know in your own life all those messy things. So a lot of times we compare our worst case scenario to some people's best showings, and that's not fair, and that's not healthy, and it's certainly not going to help you at all when it comes to achieving the things that God has for you. So just remember to not compare your life to anybody, but certainly don't compare your worst stuff to their best things.